and picking perhaps three teams for three different games?
Well, it has been an important week. We said that at the start of the week, that if you've got Tottenham and Liverpool and Sunderland in a cup tie, then it's always going to be tough. So it's proved to be the case, but we've now moved on and we're now looking forward to the Sunderland game, and it's a big game for us.
Was the other night a particularly hard decision in terms of team-wise, bearing in mind it's a game that clearly the players want to win and you want to win as well?
No, we've got a lot of players here. We've actually got a good squad when they're fit, and we use them.
So no regrets at all with the team and maybe the performance of that?
None whatsoever.
But looking forward now to a big game in the FA Cup and an opportunity perhaps at Wembley.
Yeah, we've got to try and beat Sunderland, who are a team very much in form. Martin O'Neill's done an unbelievable job, probably what we expect. So it's a tough tie for us, but I'm sure he knows it's a tough tie for them as well. But the one thing we're at Goodison, and we wouldn't have liked to thought of going to Stadium Light just now, and I'm sure they'll feel the same about coming to Goodison.
Has that been the major plus point from your FA Cup run so far, that you've got the three home games?
Yeah, you need a bit of luck in everything you do in football. You need a bit of luck in the games, and we're going to have to play well to beat Sunderland because they're doing so well at the moment.
You talked about the job that Martin O'Neill's done, and from the outside it's difficult perhaps looking in. What does he do? How has he galvanised that club?
I don't know. You need to ask Martin. He does it at all the clubs he goes to, so he's just a really good, experienced manager who seems to be able to make the players tick, and he does a really good job.
You talked about the players here, and clearly a lot of them have the taste of Wembley at the semi-final and then the final against Chelsea. Did they give you that taste that, look, I want to get back there?
I'd like to, but I'm sure everybody's got a taste for it, whether you've been or not. But you can't think that way. You've got to think about winning the game. If you think any further ahead, then you get caught up.
But it is a big reward, isn't it? If you win against Sunderland, you're there in a semi-final again.
Yeah, it is, aye. Yeah. So, but as I said, we can't think about semi-final until we win the quarter-final. Once we've done that, then you can talk about it. If not, then we're wasting our breath and we're talking out of turn.
But would you like to have it sort of written in stone there that David Moyes, manager of Everton, has brought a trophy to Everton? Is that
I'd have liked that the first year I came. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Is it a trickier going into perhaps a second decade as Everton manager? You're a day in.
Yeah, I don't think it's any trickier. I think you feel, I've been here a bit longer. People know how I work, and the club works that way. So I think after my first day, then it was more difficult. But no, I'm comfortable. The players know how we work. The club know how things run. So I'm happy.
In that way, is the job consistently hard, or has it got harder bearing in mind the competition around you?
Well, the job's always been hard, and maybe in the early days it might have been worse because we were coming up from the bottom league. We're near the top now, and it's just as hard because we're trying to catch a lot of the teams up above us.
And is the solution still the same as the resources? I mean, you've proved that resources don't make a difference.
The solution is to win more games than the opposition, and to be fair to the players at Everton, in the main they've always come up trumps when been asked, and when we've pushed them, they've done it. So we'll keep trying to push them, keep trying to get them to come up with the right results.
Are you a believer in records? I mean, you've not lost to Sunderland since you've been here, on touch wood.
No, I'm not really, because somebody told me the record about some other games recently, and you don't think that way. You just go on and you take the game. You don't. I don't think there's very few managers who look at that. You might look at it just as a side, but no importance.